Hello YouTube, I'm Dr. Tactical and we are in Las Vegas, Nevada at SHOT Show 2024. Let's take a look and see what's in there. The doctor will see you now. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, home of the 2024 SHOT Show. I apologize. I'm stuck, with this view here out of my suite in the Venetian, and now you got to deal with it. Anyway, we all have our crosses to bear. So, this is what happens when you're a big-time YouTuber. They throw you just anywhere. Anyway, I do mean it when I say welcome back. This is an exciting time. I am here in the capacity of the media, and I have had the opportunity to see all kinds of stuff. And as a member of the media, I'm given a packet at the very beginning of all the interesting new products that are coming to SHOT Show. And I have a chance to flip through them and see what's what. Before I get to that packet, I just want to make one comment, because I do not really try to push politics on this channel. That's not the purpose of the channel. This is a channel for people who just enjoy guns and firearms and firearm-related items. But while I'm here, I attended the Governor's Forum and the Attorney General's meeting. And it was very interesting. I learned a lot. And it was actually quite scary. A little refreshing, though, to hear the other people, to know that there's other people on other sides. I'm from Maryland. It's not a super gun-friendly state, as many of you know. So it's nice to hear what else is out there. But I would really appreciate if you just took the time to not just like and subscribe to my channel, but pretty much to every gun channel you come across. Unless you hit the bell, it's not going to come after you and tell you to, notify you a bunch of, when things are happening, if it bothers you. But it really helps the channels, but more importantly, it sends a message to YouTube, because YouTube really puts their foot down on gun channels. And it's super helpful when they can see the numbers. Here at SHOT Show, I've been wowed. I've been amazed at the number of people. And it's really amazing. So with that said, please like and subscribe. It helps everyone, and it really promotes the Second Amendment, and it also really lets YouTube know, hey, there's a lot of these people. Let's let them have what they want. Okay, enough politics. Let's get on to that booklet I was just talking about. So in this booklet, there were a couple products that I looked at. Several of them were just sort of tchotchkes. I didn't see the point to them. As I started flipping through, I'd see some that I said, okay, I can kind of see that. But then I would get to a couple that I really thought were unique, that I really think I hate to use the term game changer, but there are a couple things that really sort of were. They maybe not heavy duty game changers, but they made life better. They made things better. And one of the things that we're going to talk about today is a company called Bilson Arms, and it is a pump action AR-15. Okay. Through the camera, I can see a couple heads exploding, but let's talk about this. And by the way, there's a comment section down below, as you know, that is for you guys. Please, and I'm in it all the time. I've learned more from you all certainly more than I've taught. I really share more than I teach. But I want to hear if people feel strongly one way or the other, they have questions, this is the place to do it. Because when I first saw this, my first thought was, why in the hell would I want a pump action? Now, when I say pump action, let me be clear. Because in the teaser I did from the range day, I said pump action, and some people questioned me on it. It's not a pump action. It is still an AR-15. The ones that I used, I don't know if they have pistons available, but the ones that I used were direct impingement, gas-driven actions. That was the action, if you will. However, the charging of the AR is usually done with a charging handle in the back, as most of you know. Occasionally, I've seen some unique ones with the charging handle on the side, sometimes reciprocating, sometimes not. But having it on the forend in a pump type of design, and that's what this is. This is a charging pump, so you're not pumping it between shots. It's funny. After seeing this item and looking into it, and here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take us to the actual booth in the Venetian in just a couple minutes. But before we get there, I'm just sort of laying out what we're about to see. But there was another booth, I can't remember the name of it, and it had a pump action AR-15. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought that was totally unique to this company. But then I realized this was a true pump action. This was a pump shot. It was not a semi-automatic. That's different. Now that is basically for states that won't allow you to have a semi-automatic. That's what it is. And it was fun. I played with it in the thing. The build quality, nothing about that matched what you're about to see. What you're about to see is a very high quality product. I was very impressed with it. And you'll see at the end, after we leave the booth, we're going to go to the range and show the range footage from range day where it was raining. But you'll see how it handles a magazine that has dummy rounds in it, because that is where this thing shines. Because when you're shooting and you've got a jam, not a jam, but you've got like a failure to feed, you've got to pretty much go out of battery. You've got to take the gun down, get hold of your charging handle. Even if you have a side charging handle, you still have to change everything around to get a grip on it. When you've got a pump and you pull that trigger and it does not go bang, your first movement with this, rack it, but rack it like a pump, just boom, boom. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You're right on target. And truthfully, little stupid things like this, and I didn't really mean to call it stupid, but little things like this that are, it's amazing that it wasn't thought of, can save lives. That's the bottom line. Being able to stay on target and get that next round into the chamber can save lives. With that said, let's go to the booth in the Venetian and take a look at this product. All right, we are back at Bilson Arms, and we're looking at another unit, and we're looking at it without rain. We're looking at it in the dry. So what makes this special, what makes it stand out, is this pump, which has a button on it to make sure you don't just accidentally pull it back. Very smooth, very solid. You can mortar it on the ground or the table. And why would you want such a thing? Well, we found out yesterday in the rain when we were shooting, when there is a dummy round mixed in and all of a sudden you're stuck, you really have to disengage to go behind to grab onto, in here, what's a non-existent charging handle. And what this has, instead of having to go to a side charging situation, you've got a simple pump, allowing you just to stay on point, eject the dead round, and go on to the next one. I have to say the quality level here is exceptional. You really can feel it. I was concerned, and they were showing me at the range where they really were just pushing the button and slamming this thing down on the ground or a table, and it racked, and the thing's just a tank. They've got a lot of different models, a lot of different colors. I prefer this one. They've got some that the foregrip, the pump is the same color. I love that this differentiates. Just overall, this is a really good. There is a place for this. A lot of times people think of things and you're like, yeah, but what existed was better. I know a lot of us have trained with the standard charging handle, and this is a change, but it doesn't take long to adapt to this, and it's a very natural feel. All right, that's what I have to say on it. And so far, everybody who I've had the opportunity to speak with the Bilson Arms Company has been really knowledgeable and wonderful to deal with. I would recommend giving it a try. Okay. still need. Okay. Really nice. My shooting's not nice, but the shot's really nice.
Do you have a good dummy round you want to use real quick, gentlemen? We're going to load you up a couple dummy rounds.
Okay. All right.
You got two dummy rounds in there. Maybe three, I don't know.
All right.
Clear. You got all three dummy rounds.
So that's really nice.
Yeah.
You don't have to come off. You keep your eye right on there. That's a really nice feature. And that was with me shooting. If you had a trained, skilled shooter in there, it would be even more impressive. So you can see this really can be a highly effective advancement to the AR platform. So I do see a benefit to it. I would say this is DoctorTactical approved. Thumbs up. All right, I got more stuff coming shortly. Please feel free to comment in the comment section. I really want to hear opinions, and I want to hear thoughtful opinions, because I know there's a lot of, one of the benefits of our channel is we have a lot of very, we got some wild people in there, but we got a lot of very intelligent individuals too, and people who really think things through. And I really want to hear your take on this. I'm Dr. Tactical. Dr. Tactical, out.